Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, man. Welcome to Beyond Classic Rock. Today, got a tribute reaction going out, man. A tribute reaction to the late, great Toots Hibbert. Toots Hibbert is a reggae ska legend, and he unfortunately passed the other day. Now, apologies for this reaction and this tribute coming so late, man. I've been crazy and inundated with life and work and whatnot, and I didn't find out until yesterday that he had passed on Friday, and so here I am now Sunday doing the reaction, so apologies for my lateness. What I want to do too is I had actually a double shot coming up in the next couple of weeks for Toots and the Maytals, and so what I'm doing now is I'm expediting that double shot to the forefront, of course, turning it into a tribute, man. So before I pop this off, this double shot, I want to first give a shout out and a thanks very much to Jackie Stevenson. Jackie, thank you very much. I appreciate you notifying me of Toots' passing, and also too for providing the links for this tribute, and also as well, Jackie has just a short note for me. She said, "Hi STB, if you're not aware, Toots Hibbert died today. I was wondering if you could expedite my double shot and turn it into a tribute. That would be great. Thanks and peace, Jackie." So thank you very much for that, Jackie. Yeah, absolutely, it makes sense. What we're going to do here is we're going to do two of his really popular tunes, and I believe that they're both live, so it's really going to be nice to see him doing his thing live. So Do the Reggae is one song and 5446 is the other. So well, Jackie has it in reverse, so we'll do 5446 first and then do the reggae after. All right. So, Toots and the Maytals, 5446 was my number. Let's get it. Look at that shot. See all the faces in the crowd? Mixed color. Black, white, all colors, man. Right on. ever popular jam played in a lot of black churches. Dancing in the Spirit, no. Knows how to work the crowd. He's doing the Little Richard exit. The music's playing, Little Richard leaves the crowd wanting more. James Brown used to do the same. All right, man. Fantastic. That, my friends, was the mighty Toots Hibbert. Toots and the Maytals, man. Wow. You talk about legendary, you talk about pioneers. These guys were in the fore of it all. Yeah. What a sad, how old was Toots? In his mid-70s? Yeah, man. Untimely passing. Without known details, I believe it was due to complications with COVID-19. So many celebrities, notable celebrities, have been getting diagnosed with the coronavirus. It's unbelievable, man. Off the top of my head, there's just so many. You know, Tom Hanks and his wife, the Canadian Prime Minister's wife I heard about. There's Robert Pattinson, the new Batman. There's The Rock and his family. There's just so many. I can go on and on if I think about it long and hard enough, but yeah, man. So many celebrities being diagnosed with the coronavirus. It's unbelievable. And now we're seeing some passing away due to it. It's a very, very sad day. So this is what we're going to do in regards to Toots tribute. I'm going to read his bio info. Not even going to worry about song detail, man. And just focus on the man himself. And it's a lengthy amount of info. So what I'll do is I'll break it up. I'll go down as far as around the present, and then around the 2000s, I'm seeing here on Wikipedia is when he started to get a lot of his notoriety, and he was a lot more active with live appearances and things of that sort. So I'll read from kind of like his early beginnings, get down to like the 2000s, and then we'll hit up our next track, man. So let's do it like that. All right, so Frederick Nathaniel Toots Hibbert, O.J., Order of Jamaica, born the 8th of December 1942 to the 11th of September 2020, was a Jamaican singer and songwriter who was the lead vocalist for the reggae and ska band Toots and the Maytals. A reggae pioneer, he performed for 6 decades and helped establish some of the fundamentals of reggae music. Hibbert's 68 song, Do the Reggae, is widely credited as the genesis of the genre named reggae. His band's album, True Love, won a Grammy Award in 2005. Early life. Hibbert was born 8th of December 42 in Maypen Parish of Clarendon, Jamaica, the youngest of his siblings. Hibbert's parents were both strict Seventh-day Adventist preachers, so he grew up singing gospel in a church choir. Both parents died young, and by the age of 11, Hibbert was an orphan who went to live with his brother John in the Trenchtown neighborhood of Kingston. My pops is from Jonestown, just outside of Kingston. While working at a local barbershop, he met his future bandmates, Riley Gordon and Jerry Matthews. Career in the 1960s. Hibbert, a multi-instrumentalist, formed Toots and the Maytals in '61. He could play every instrument used in his band, and would later reference Otis Redding, Ray Charles, Wilson Pickett, and James Brown as key influences. According to Hibbert, Maytals is a reference to the Rastafari term for doing the right thing. There are also statements attributing the source of the name to Hibbert's hometown, Maypen. The band was originally a trio with Gordon and Matthews, and later added Jackie Jackson and Paul Douglas. Much of Hibbert's early recorded output, such as Hallelujah in '63, reflects his Christian upbringing. He was also known to write about Rastafarian religious themes, and in an early Maytals song, 6 and 7 Books of Moses in '63, he addressed the folk magic of Obeah and his use of the occult literature of biblical grimoires such as the 6th and 7th Books of Moses. The Maytals became one of the more popular groups in Jamaica in the mid-60s, recording with producers Coxsone Dodd, Prince Buster, Byron Lee, Ronnie Nasrallah, and Leslie King. This success included winning Jamaica's National Popular Song Contest 3 times with songs Hibbert wrote, in 1966 with Bam Bam, 1969 with Sweet and Dandy, and 1972 with Thompson Pride. In '66, Hibbert was sentenced to 18 months in prison for possession of marijuana. This experience provided the inspiration for one of his best-known songs, 5446, That's My Number. Hibbert was one of the first artists to use the word reggae in 1968's Do the Reggae. The quick way to explain the Maytals, this is a quote, quote, the quick way to explain the Maytals is to say that in reggae, there's the Beatles to the Wailers, the Rolling Stones, but how do I explain Toots himself? Well, he's the nearest thing to Otis Redding left on the planet. He transformed, hang on a sec. He transformed Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do into joyful noise, unquote. Okay. This is Chris Gow's Record Guy, rock albums of the 70s, 1981. Obviously Robert Christgau. Okay. In his 2016 The Rise of Reggae and the Influence of Toots and the Maytals, Matthew Sherman wrote, quote, in the winter of '68, the cool rock steady beat gave way to a faster, brighter, more danceable sound. Reggae was born. Toots heralded the new sound with the seminal complex groove Monster Do the Reggae, advertising a new dance going around the town. Toots wanted to do the reggae with you. From 69 to 71, Toots could do no wrong recording for Leslie Kong. With the consistent nucleus of musicians, the Beverleys, All-Stars, Jackie Wilson, it just goes down a list of musicians, and the Maytals, brilliant harmonizing, Toots wrote and sang his unmistakable voice about every subject imaginable, unquote. All right. Yeah, really, really good reviews, man. Even from that Crisco guy who never usually gives good reviews. The 1970s. The first Toots and the Maytals album released and distributed by Chris Blackwell's Island Records was Funky Kingston. Music critic Lester Bangs described the album in stereo review as perfection, the most exciting and diversified set of reggae tunes by a single artist yet released. Yeah, Lester Bangs usually writes for Rolling Stone back then. Chris Blackwell had a strong commitment to Toots and the Maytals, saying, "I've known Toots longer than anybody, much longer than Bob Marley. Toots is one of the purest human beings I've met in my life, pure almost to a fault," unquote. Wow. Hibbert also in the groundsbreaking Jamaican film The Harder They Come, in which his band sings Sweet and Dandy. The film soundtrack included in the Maytals' '69 hit song Pressure Drop. The Harder They Come features fellow musician actor Jimmy Cliff in the leading role as Ivan, a character whose story resembles Hibbert's. I saw that film, man, and the Jamaican is really thick, let me tell you. On the 1st of October 75, Toots and the Maytals were broadcast live on KMEP FM as they performed at the Roxy Theater in LA. This broadcast was remastered and released as an album entitled Sailin' On via Klondike Records. Late 20th century, Toots and the Maytals with Dave Matthews when performing together in 1998. That's the headline. The band's 1980 performance at Hammersmith Palais in London was released as an album live less 24 hours after it was recorded, making it into the Guinness Book of World Records. The band released Knockout in 1981, after which the original Maytals trio broke. After a hiatus, Hibbert continued to tour as a solo artist. In 1988, he released a greatest hits album, Toots in Maytals, for which he earned his first Grammy nomination. Sorry, Toots in Memphis, not in Maytals. Hibbert restarted his band in the mid-1990s without Gordon and Matthews. Okay, alright man, so let's stop there. Because then we're going to get into the 2000s. So there's about 4 more paragraphs to go. So I'll save that for after our next track, man. Our next track being Do the Reggae. Live. Toots and the Maytals. Do the Reggae live. Let's get it.
Before people know that I was the one who put the R in the music, people used to call our beat that people play today boogie beat and blue beat. Nobody did know what really to call this beat. Some great people, musicians from Jamaica, comes up with this beat, and I say, well, this is called reggae. We go. I've got a vision, yeah, it's burning, yeah, that you really want me, yeah, that you really love me, yeah, it says you want to do the reggae, yeah, with me, yeah, I say come dance with me, yeah, let's do this dance right now, yeah, this is the new dance that's going all over the world. And you can do it like this. Yeah. Come on, let's do the reggae. Hey, la 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 Come do the reggae, 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 reggae. Come do the reggae, come do the reggae, 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 reggae. Come do the reggae, yeah. Oh oh, oh oh, oh oh, oh oh, oh oh, oh oh. R-E-G-G-A-E reggae. Come do the reggae, 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 reggae. Come do the reggae, 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 reggae.
Right. Oh man. Missed the hell out of this guy already. Damn. Yeah, man. Reggae started out as being a dance, and then evolving quickly into a movement, a sound, and then into a beat and a genre, man. Let me tell you, fantastic. And this guy, like I said, he was spearheading it all, you know? Fantastic pioneer, man. All right. Where were we? So, at this point, Toots was entering into the 2000s, and yeah, okay, yeah. So the caption says that he was performing live with the Dave Matthews Band, and so then, all right, here we are in the 2000s. In 2004, Hibbert was featured in Willie Nelson's Outlaws and Angels. Hibbert carried on touring the world, and his band True Love won the Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album in 2005. Nelson released a reggae album entitled Countryman in 2005, which featured Hibbert on the song I'm a Worried Man. Hibbert was also featured in the music video for the song, which was filmed in Jamaica. I've never seen that video. I gotta track it down. In 2006, Toots and the Maytals covered Radiohead's Let Down for the Easy Star All-Stars album Radiohead, a reggae version of the English rock band OK Computer. I love reggae versions of great songs, man. Oh, I forgot the artist already. But there is a reggae remake version of I'd Love You to Want Me, which is fantastic. And then also Midnight Rider, a remake of the Allman Brothers' Midnight Rider. Fantastic, man. Track it down if you can find it. In 2009, Hibbert collaborated with MCPR Music and Steel Pulse's Sydney Mills, who produced Jamaican percussionist Larry McDonald's album Drum Questra. His track is called What About the Children? The same year, he also performed vocals with Iowa reggae band Public Property on their album Work to Do. Hibbert was also a judge for the 10th Annual Independent Music Awards to support independent artists' careers. Hibbert collaborated with the U.S. Southern rock blues group J.J. Grey and Mofro. He is featured in their song The Sweetest Thing on their album Georgia Warhorse. Daryl Hance was part of J.J. Grey and Mofro, and Wild Blue Iris, man, I did an entire album reaction feature of Daryl Hance's work, and I'm gonna actually do some more of that is coming up. And I've also reposted J.J. Grey and Mofro's quad onto this particular platform, the Beyond Rock platform. So check it out, man. Totally understandable why Toots would dig these guys. All right, man, the 2010s. In 2011, Hibbert was featured in the documentary Reggae Got Soul, the story of Toots and the Maytals, which was aired on BBC. Described as the untold story of one of the most influential artists ever to come out of Jamaica, it featured appearances by Marcia Griffiths, Jimmy Cliff, Bonnie Raitt, Eric Clapton, Keith Richards, Willie Nelson, Anthony DeCurtis, Ziggy Marley, Chris Blackwell, Paolo Nutini, Paul Douglas, Sly Dunbar, and Robbie Shakespeare. Toots Hibbert's at one big holiday. This is just a caption for the. It's just a caption for the picture. Okay. Yeah, it's just showing where he's performing. All right. Hibbert joined the Red Hot Chili Peppers for a performance of Louie Louie during their New Year's Eve performance on the 31st of December in 2011, held in St. Bart's by Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich. Around 300 guests included George Lucas, Martha Stewart, Mark Jacobs, and Jimmy Buffett attended the party at Abramovich's estate. In May of 2013, Hibbert received a head injury after being hit by a thrown bottle during a performance at the River Rock Festival in Richmond, Virginia, forcing him to cancel several months of live shows. The bottle was thrown by William C. Lewis. Lewis was facing a charge of malicious wounding, but he pleaded guilty to lesser charges. Despite Hibbert pleading in a letter to the judge, he is a young man, and I've heard what happens to young men in jail. My own pain and suffering would be increased substantially, knowing that this young man would face that prospect. The judge gave Lewis a 6-month sentence. He saved your life there, Lewis, probably. He definitely saved your ass. All right. After a 3-year hiatus following the incident at the River Rock Festival in 2016, Toots and the Maytals returned to the state and began touring again. Hibbert's vocals appear in the Moser Laser and Bad Royale 2016 collaboration My Number, which samples his band's earlier song 5446. That's My Number. On the 25th of July 2018, Hibbert performed on the U.S. television show Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon with Toots and the Maytals, where they debuted an original song entitled Marley, as well as performing their classic hit song Funky Kingston in a live performance. Toots and the Maytals have been cited as inspiration for other musicians as per career longevity. Jamaican artist Sean Paul explained this in saying, I've seen some great people in my industry, people like Toots and the Maytals. Toots, he's a great reggae artist and he's still doing it. He's up there in years and he's doing it. Those kind of artists inspire me. I know I'm just going to keep on doing music as long as I can. Unquote. Okay, the death of Toots. In August 2020, it was reported that Hibbert was in hospital fighting for his life in a medically induced coma. On the 12th of September 2020, a statement on the band's Facebook page announced that he had died at the age of 77. The Gleaner and Rolling Stone later confirmed the announcement, reporting that Hibbert had died at the University Hospital of the West Indies in Kingston due to complications from COVID-19. I believe it was a respiratory failure. Honors. In 2010, Hibbert ranked number 71 in Rolling Stone's 100 Greatest Singers of All Time, and in August 2012, it was announced that he would receive the Order of Jamaica, the country's 5th highest honor. Right on. OJ, the Order of Jamaica. So, man, that concludes the entire length bio of Toots Hibbert. Frederick Nathaniel Toots Hibbert, man. Wow. Great artist, great pioneer, gave so much to the scene of music. And in the first video, 5446, I loved how it was just spanning around the crowd, and showing you a mixture of black and white and all different colors. I love that when I see an artist who can bring different cultures, different types of people together, all in a nice party atmosphere like that. I dig the hell out of that, man. That's beautiful to watch. Anyways, hey, man, this was the tribute to Toots Hibbert, and in my opinion, still gone too soon. He lived a full life, but yeah, you know what? He would have still been doing it well into his 80s and beyond, I'm sure, man, because reggae is definitely, it ran in his veins, and that is what was really keeping him going. But damn, man, this coronavirus is just knocking people out all over the place, man. So everybody be careful, man. I hope you all are still wearing masks when you go out. As soon as you walk in the door to your house, man, wash your hands immediately, grab a bunch of Santa wipes, and go over every single surface that you've touched, man. The coronavirus is no joke. I heard this, this was a couple of weeks ago, I heard that some punk who had the virus was rubbing saliva all over the door handles of people's residences in his apartment building. And I believe that he was caught and apprehended for doing that. I don't know if there are any cases that came out of it. So just my point, man, make sure that you take a Santa wipe and rub everything in your suite, in your house, outside of your suite, wherever you go, even your car doors. As soon as you go into your car, grab a Santa wipe that's in your car, rub the outside, rub the inside, rub the steering wheel, all of those areas, man. It's that important, let me tell you. All right, so this concludes my tribute to a great artist. Jackie, thank you again. I appreciate that very much, and thank you in advance for your patience here. Of course, being a little bit late, running late already, and then having this artist pass, had to stop and do a tribute. This would have normally been the day to do Charles' quad. So Charles, apologies, I'll hit up your quad. I'll try my best to hit it up tomorrow if I'm not too busy with work. Maybe try and get up a little earlier and get that done. So I got quads coming for Charles, Jennifer, Two Beer Pete, John, Rhymes with Teeth. Got quads coming up for you folks, man. But anyways, oh yeah, geez. And I can't forget my Bee Gees quad. So I got a lot coming up, man. But anyways, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this tribute to the great Toots Hibbert. And go check out some of his music. Check out some of the documentaries. And I gotta actually check out his Tonight Show appearance, because I haven't seen that. So I got a few things of my own to go check out, man. Thoughts and prayers are with you, sir. You're a wonderful gent, and thank you for all the great music. And also, God bless your family. All right, man. It's such a great loss in music, let me tell you. Not just for the world of the genre that he specialized in, but just in general, overall. When you lose an artist like this, it's just felt all over, in music. The whole body of music feels it, and man, sad loss. Anyways, you guys have yourselves a good one. Take care. I'll see you in another reaction. Peace.